Well, my dear ladies and gentlemen, now I am going to begin the chapter of active voice and passive voice. Well, first I'll discuss the voice usage of assertive sentence. In assertive sentence, only for 8 tenses we have voice usage. How to do that voice usage? I told you 5 methods. Among the 5 methods, now we are going to discuss only the first method, that is simple present. 8 tenses are there. In the 8 tenses, the first tense is simple present. And in the simple present, I am going to discuss among the 5, the first method, single object method. Before starting these examples, I am going to tell you a logical note, a very important note, the shortcut note. All of you listen to it carefully. While changing AV into PV, follow adding method. If we want to change active voice into passive voice, you have to follow adding method. This is the logical technique which you have to follow to convert AV into PV. Okay, I am not teaching traditionally, I am teaching you with shortcut mode, with logical mode. All of you listen. See only the underlined words. Active into passive, follow adding method. What is that adding method? In active voice, if there is one verb. In active voice, if there is one verb. In passive voice, we have to write 2 verbs. In active, if there is one verb. In passive, you write 2 verbs. For every verb, you have to add one. Only one. For any verb, you have to add one, that's all. When one verb is there, plus 1 becomes 2 verbs. When 2 verbs are there in active voice, plus 1, 2 plus 1. In passive, you have to write 3 verbs. In active voice, if 3 verbs are there, plus 1. In passive, you write 4 verbs. For 1, you write 2. For 2, you write 3. And for 3, you have to write 4. This is the mode which you have to follow. Now, let us see practically in the form of examples. Whatever comes in the beginning is called subject. The word I is subject. The next teach is called verb. And the next one is grammar, object. This is subject, this is verb, and this is object. Convert object into subject, convert object into subject, and subject into object. Now the object is grammar here. Okay, bring the object into subject as grammar. After writing subject, it is must for you to introduce the helping verbs of B forms. It is compulsory to introduce the helping verbs of B forms. So, as soon as you write the subject, as this is active voice, you have to convert it into passive voice. To convert into passive voice, after bringing object into subject, immediately you have to write helping verb. You can't write as you like the helping verbs. If you want to write the helping verb, you have to see the verb in the question. Here the verb is teach. The verb teach comes under present tense. Okay? The verb teach comes under present tense. That's okay. Now, to write helping verb, you have to see how many verbs are there in the question. Here there is only one verb. That verb is teach. In active voice, if there is one verb, in passive voice you have to write 2 verbs. What are they? The first one is helping verb and the next one is verb 3. In passive voice, you have to write only verb 3. In passive voice, you have to write V3. V3 is called past participle. Now let us see here. To write helping verb, you have to see what is the tense of this verb. The tense of teach is called present tense. For present tense, what are the B forms? I gave you the table of B forms. In present tense, the B forms are is, am, are. For singular is, am, and for plural are. Now for the word grammar, in present tense what comes? Is comes. Then immediately V3. Whatever verb is here, convert that verb into V3. Grammar is taught. After writing this, immediately you write the preposition by. After writing by, convert the subject into object. In place of subject, if I is there, in object you have to write it as me. Therefore, grammar is taught by me. This is called passive voice. For that, active voice. Now let us see another example. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you are following. Come on, see. She, subject, calls, verb, them, object. Convert object into subject, as this is active voice. Now you are supposed to change it into passive voice. Them becomes they in subject. After writing they as subject, the rule of passive voice is, as soon as you write the subject, immediately you have to write the helping verb. To write the helping verb, check how many verbs are there in active voice. There is only one verb. In active voice, if there is one verb, in passive voice, you have to set two verbs. First one is helping verb and the next one is V3. I am telling you logically, not traditionally. Okay. Now, to write helping verb, you see that one verb. What is that verb here? Calls. Calls comes under present tense. For present tense, the helping verbs are is, am, are. For they, what comes in present tense? Are. As soon as you write are, immediately V3 is demanded. For the verb call, what is V3 here? Called. Then immediately write by. Then the subject is she, convert she into object as her. Now what is single object method? In place of object, if there is only one object, in place of object, if there is only one object in active voice, it is called single object method. So, they are called by her. This is called passive voice. To the active voice called, she calls them. Now coming to next example, he knows me. He, subject, knows, verb, me, object. Convert me into subject, I. The word I is called subject. After subject, in passive voice, you have to write helping verb. To write helping verb, see how many verbs are there. Only one verb is there. That verb is knows. Okay? When one verb is there, in passive voice you have to write two verbs. For one you have to write two. First one is helping verb and the next one is V3. Why I am teaching like this? In your, SSC exam, a question is given with 4 options. You have to select which option is suitable to the question. To select, it seems all options are suitable. But if you follow this rule, then you can select the appropriate option from the 4 alternatives. Now let us see. When the subject is written, immediately you have to write helping verb. To write helping verb, check how many verbs are there. One verb is there. In active voice, if one verb is there, in passive you have to set 2 verbs. Now in these 2 verbs, first one is helping verb, next one is V3. Okay. Now I have to write helping verb. To write helping verb, should I write present tense, should I write past tense or future tense, perfect tense or continuous? For what tense I have to write the helping verb? That will be decided by the verb in the question. In the question, knows is there. The verb knows comes under present tense. Since the verb is present tense, you have to write the helping verb in present tense only. When the main verb is in present tense, you have to write the helping verb in present tense. For present tense helping verbs, is, am, are the words. Is, am, are. Among these 3, what is suitable? For the word I, you have to write am. Then V3 is demanded. For the verb knows, what is V3? known. Then for the verb known, you should not write by. For any passive voice, you have to write by as preposition. But as per the rules of preposition, for the verb known, you can't write by. You have to write to. Suppose the word by is there in any option. For the verb known, don't select that option. You have to select the option which follows by to. So I am known to. What is the subject here? He. The verb he becomes him in place of object. This is the usage of active and passive for simple present with a single object method. I hope you are following. With this, simple present is over.